All right, welcome everybody. Here we are for some yoga. Go ahead and have a seat and get nice and comfortable. We'll start with a meditation, opening up the chest. And just allow yourself just to take a deep breath and just relax. Try it again. Just take a deep breath and just relax. And then focus your breath down in your belly. Inhale nice and deep and feel the belly rising. And then think about exhaling for quite a while. Really exhaling all the air out. Feel the belly coming in there. And then inhale, open up the belly. Just going back and forth like that. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, nice deep breath in the belly. Just taking a couple more deep breaths here and then we'll open up. Okay, go ahead and stay seated back and we'll start with just taking the head side to side. See how far you can turn, looking back, stretching the neck. And then look down and then up. Looking up just slightly there. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good. And then you're going to have your arms up. And you're going to exhale, bringing the arms in, seated wings. Inhale, open up. Use the chair back as leverage. Exhale, coming in. Stretch the back here. And then inhale, stretching the chest. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Now hold it there and just take a couple deep breaths. Good. And then inhale, reaching up. Try to hold the arms back as much as you can, like they're up against a wall. Try to hold the arms up against that imaginary wall. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. And then we're going to take the hands down. See how far down you can go and hold it there like a scarecrow. And then open up and take your arms back as much as you can. Hold it there. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. And relax. Good. Let's go ahead and scoot up here. And we're going to start with just side to side. Reaching down toward the floor as far as you can. Take your ear to shoulder. And then reach up and over. Hold it there, taking a few breaths. Reach down a little further. Take one more breath. And then we have the other side. All right. And then we're going to do a little dancing yoga with our arms. So just inhale and exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Raise the right arm up to the side, looking at the hand. And then turn the hand out, coming down. Other side, inhale up. Exhale down. And then inhale, reaching to the front with both hands, reaching up. And then you turn the hands in and out as they drift down. And then at the end, you'll come out and around. And just let those arms dance in and out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. And then just take the right arm up. Looking at the hand. And then turn it out. Other side. And then exhale. Right arm up. Straight to the front and out. Left arm. And one more time, both arms. Just kind of going in and out. And around, inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then let's go ahead and come to like a warrior two. And we're going to take this foot out to the side. And this one's pointing toward the front, the left one. Open up the chest. So you're going to keep the chest toward the front and then gaze to the side. Pull the head back and just take a couple deep breaths. Good. And then you're going to put this leg back and shift to reaching up. Warrior one seated. Stretching that hip, putting that leg back. Reach up and back. Take two more breaths. Good. And then come back to center and just put this foot pointing forward again. Coming down into a triangle. Reaching straight up. Looking back. Opening the chest. Take a few deep breaths there. And then rising sun. Reaching up with this hand, reaching up and over, looking at the hand. Take a few deep breaths. And then relax. All right, back to center. We're gonna do inner thigh stretch next. So you have your feet nice and wide, toes turned out, and then just lean into it as you kind of push out with those arms or the hands. Keep the back straight. Stretch the inner thighs. And just enjoy the breath. Taking a couple deep breaths. All right, and then we're going to point this foot forward, this one to the side. And we'll start with warrior two. I'm going to face the front, open up the chest. Try to have the arms parallel to the floor, gazing past your fingertips there. Pull the head back, taking a few deep breaths. Nice, strong arms. One more breath. Good, and then we'll put this foot back, coming into warrior one, seated. And reach up with both hands, lifting the chest, taking a few deep breaths there. Just kind of glancing up at the ceiling. One more breath. Really reach up and back. Okay, and then go ahead and bring this foot to the front, pointing to the front. This one's to the side, coming down with this arm and reaching up and back. Really looking back at the hand. Take a few deep breaths there. And rising sun warrior, reaching up with this hand, looking at the hand, really reaching up and over. Stretch the ribs out. Good to stretch these ribs out in this area of the cart. Just kind of get it all stretched out in there. Um, Sometimes the elasticity can kind of, if it's not stretched out, you could even kind of fracture a rib or something just by reaching. Good to stretch it out. All right, back to center. Let's go ahead and do the inner thigh stretch again. This time, if you like, you can go down a little further, then push out with your elbows. Take a few deep breaths there. All right, and then roll up, and we'll move on to the hips here. And we're just going to go up and out, warming them up. Big circles. Good. Take it the other way. And then we're going to cross either low or high. Good posture. Leaning forward, keeping the back nice and straight. Take a few deep breaths there. And then hug up to the knee, pulling in. Look to the side, stretching the hip. Good posture. And then let's go ahead and come into seated eagle. So we're going to let that leg cross over. Take a deep breath in. And then the right arm is on top, left arm underneath. Wrap around, lifting the elbows. Straighten up there and just lift the elbows. Take a few deep breaths in the back. And then lift those elbows up and back. Hold there, take a breath or two there. And then just unwind and do a forward fold. You're just going to lean forward, hold yourself in half, just relax. Let the back muscles really go and relax. Good. And then roll up. And it's time to work the other hip. We're going to go up and out. I like to hold it just to be able to relax the muscles and move the hip around without the muscles engaging. But you can do it however. And take it the other way. And then go ahead and cross, either low or high, stretching the hip, good posture, leaning forward. Keeping the posture really gets into the hip more. When we relax the back, we'll stretch the back more. Keep going forward with each exhale. Just give it a little push. Okay, and then bring your knee in, hugging up, and we'll look to the side. Breathing there, just taking some breath. And then we're gonna let that leg drop over. Now, if you're super flexible, you could put that leg behind the other one. Just watch out. You don't want to hurt your hip. I could get it back there myself, but after a while, it doesn't feel good on my hip. So we're gonna take a deep breath in and then put the left arm over the top. Come around, wrap around as best you can. It could be this, it could be this, whatever works. Lift those elbows, good posture, and just hold it there for a breath or so. Breathing into the back. And then lift the elbows up, looking up at the ceiling. Hold it there for another breath or two. Okay, last for the seated part here. We're going to go ahead and just do some twisting. Look back behind you. The body will twist more as you turn the head back. And then push up behind you. Pull yourself around. Take a few breaths there. Just stretching your neck and eyes and torso. Other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and stand up. We're primarily going to work on balance for the standing part. And so let's get right into the tree pose, the most fundamental balance exercise in yoga. You're going to turn the foot out. You can have it on the floor if you need to. But ultimately, this foot will push on that leg. So what you want to do is tighten up the thigh, give it a push back. That'll solidify everything a little more. And then go ahead and tighten up the core, pull the belly in, and then come to heart center. So the balance all comes from the core. You want to really stabilize the core, and then everything comes a little easier. So just hold there. You can focus on one spot in the room. That'll help your balance too. If you need to, make it a little harder, just look to the side, at the corner of your eye, left and right. It'll give you a challenge. Take 2 more breaths. Good. And then we'll go to the other foot. You can switch sides if you need. And we're going to turn the foot out, tighten up the thigh, pull the belly in, come to heart center. And relax those shoulders. Hold for about 2 more breaths. And then relax. Go ahead and come down, walking your hands down. Now, if you shouldn't take your head below your heart, just keep your back straight here, stretching the back of your legs. Otherwise, you can relax the back and do more like a dangle. And we'll just hold this position, allowing the legs to stretch or the back to stretch even more. Just relax, letting go. Feel that those muscles extending. Good. And then go ahead and roll up. And we're going to move on to balls of the feet balance. Coming up to the balls of the feet. Holding there. Pull the shoulders back. And again, if it's easy, you can kind of look to the side. You can even turn the head on this one. You can look up and down. So if you need more challenge, just do some of those kind of things. If it's tough, just look straight forward and focus on a spot in the room. It'll keep you more balanced. One more breath. Good. And then we come to bow and arrow stance. Putting one leg back, bend the front leg, Straighten the back leg. Come to heart center. Settle into it so you really stretch the calf muscles in the back of your leg. Take a few deep breaths in that position. And other side. In karate, this is called a forward bow. And that's how you do your most strongest punches. It's a bracing angle for your punch. Settle into it. You might feel that bracing angle that you have. All right, and then go ahead and come feet together, reaching up with both hands. Look up at the ceiling, really stretching the belly area now. And we're gonna work the inner bag, just really letting go. Let the belly come in as you exhale. So you're gonna inhale, reach up and back. Hold that position. Exhale all the air out. You kind of feel the belly wall pulling away from the abdominal cavity. And then inhale, exhale. And that's called washing the inner bag. The inner visceral bag kind of holds everything together. Exhale all the air out to really feel it. And relax. All right, it's time for a tandem balance. Let's go ahead and put one foot in front of the other. And you're just going to come to heart center. Hold on with one hand if you need to. Good posture. And so this one might be fairly easy to just stand and hold here. If you want more challenge, we'll do the same kind of thing again. You're going to reach out, looking at the hand, and then come back. So you can see when we add the hand and look to the side, it gets even harder. Inhale, exhale. You want to make it more difficult, reach back behind you. Inhale, exhale. Couple more times. Try your dancing arms here. Inhale, and in and out. And then come back to center. Hold for one more breath. Good, let's go ahead and switch feet. And again, find your spot. Decide if that's enough there, or if you want more, go ahead and reach out, open up, and back to center. Inhale, open, and center. Bring both arms out to the side, reach up, curl the hands in and out, and one more time. And then come to a prayer pose again. Hold for one more breath. Okay, and then we move on to warrior 3. So you could do this so that you could reach toward your chair if you need. That's probably one of the best ways to do it. That way you could touch the chair if you need to catch your balance. So on this one, you're going to try to keep your body straight as you can, and then you lean forward as best possible. Could be just like this, could be a little further, whatever works. But try to keep your body straight and try to bring your arms up toward the ears. And then you just lean over to where you're comfortable. And this one's challenging enough usually. So if you try to focus on one spot, that might help you balance more. Good, and then relax. Go ahead and rotate that ankle that you were just balancing on other direction. And then we have warrior three on the other side, reaching out, do your best. And if you lose it, just pick it back up again. Just keep trying. And relax. Rotate that ankle. Other direction. Okay, so here's our last balance one, and then we'll have a seat. Stretch out the legs and the hands. We're gonna lean to the side, star pose. So there's kind of this comfort spot where you'll find the easiest spot to do it. Try holding it there. For this one, if you want more challenge, just try to lean to the side more. Challenge yourself that way. Otherwise, just focus on one spot in the room, help you balance a little bit better. Take one more breath. And relax. It also puts a lot of good pressure on that leg too, so you'll work your bones and your muscles. A lot of these yoga stances and poses really help with osteoporosis, building bone density by holding the poses. They've done research holding like warrior one. Go ahead and try the other side there. Doing like warrior one and warrior two and having the clients hold it for 50 seconds each pose, and they have found increase in bone density. So it does work. Take one more breath. You can feel all that pressure and weight on that leg. It's all 100 pounds or so on that leg. All right, relax. Roll the hips around. Nice big circle. Other direction. All right, very nice. Let's go ahead and have a seat. Kind of wrap up here with some back of the leg stretching and some wrist stretches. So get comfortable here. Scoot up, right leg out. You want your toes up. Pull the toes back as much as you can. Deep breath in, and you're going to lean forward, keeping the back straight as you can. We'll let the back go here in a moment. Just try to keep it straight as you can at first. And just keep pushing forward as you exhale. Hold the spot where you get to. And then exhale some more and just try to keep going further forward. And then relax the back. You can grab the back of the leg, or if you can grab the balls of the feet, you can really pull those toes back, relax the back, and just give yourself a little more leg stretch there and some back stretch. And then rock the foot forward and back. Good posture. Side to side. All right, then we'll put the other leg out. Deep breath in. Keep the back straight. Pull those toes back as you lean into it. And relax the back. Grab the toes with the back of the leg. Just enjoy the breathing. Allow the back of the leg to just relax and stretch. Okay, and then rock your foot forward and back. Side to side. And then sit back all the way. And we're going to be taking the hands and closing them. Rotate the wrists. Rotate them the other way. And then push out, pull the fingers down, stretch those wrists out. Take a few breaths there. And then just give it a gentle push. You don't want to hurt anything. So just a gentle push down like this. Other side. Okay, get nice and comfortable. We'll work on a meditation here. Just relaxing. Think of meditation as a practice. You often hear it referred to as practicing meditation. It's not something you can instantly be good at unless you've had some practice. So people get frustrated letting go of their thoughts and whatnot as they meditate sometimes. But realize that you're just practicing and you'll get there, and just keep letting go and allowing your thoughts to relax. Focus your attention on your body. Just being aware of how your body feels. They use the word mindfulness, and it sounds like thinking about a lot of stuff, but really just being more mindful or thoughtful about what you're feeling right now. Being thoughtful about the present. So it's really more about just observing, not so much thinking, just observing. Think about your face now and how your face feels. And just relax your face. Just feel it relax. No emotion. Then focus on your shoulders and your neck. You might just take a deep breath in and relax those shoulders as you exhale. Still working the breathing. Breathing in for about 5 seconds and out for about 5 seconds. And just let your shoulders relax as you exhale. Really letting go. Feel your hands sinking into your lap there as your shoulders relax and let go. Feel the heaviness of your hands on your lap there. Just relaxing. And then turn your attention to your torso, your chest and back and abs, low back. Think about how it all feels. Just take a little inventory there. How does your chest feel? How does your upper back feel? How does your stomach and your lower back feel? Just take a nice breath in. Think about relaxing all of that whole torso area. Allow that upper body just to kind of sink into the hips. And then shift that relaxation all the way down into those hips. Feel your weight of your body and your hips on the chair and your glutes. Feel yourself sitting on the chair there. Feel the weight of your body on the chair. Just allowing yourself to be relaxed. Allowing your mind to just let go. Focus on all the things you feel right now. Take that relaxed energy and kind of shift it down into the upper part of the legs. Thinking about how your thighs feel and your knees. And just relax those thighs and those knees. And then focus your energy down into the into the calves and the shins. And the thighs down into the shins and the calves. All the way down into the feet. Feel your feet, they're heavy on the floor. Your legs just so relaxed. I wonder which foot is more relaxed. The left foot or the right foot? Just relax. Take a moment to enjoy your relaxation. Take a moment to enjoy your breathing and just being able to relax and enjoy this time for yourself. Nobody wanting anything or needing anything. Just time for yourself to relax. Just enjoy this moment. And then take 2 more breaths, feeling fully energized and wide awake. Good. Eyes open, wide awake, coming to heart center here. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale. 1 more breath. Do your dancing arms. Bring it around. And coming to heart center. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.